Hello everyone, how are you today? So today we are going to learn about the simple past tense, okay? So the simple past tense was and were, okay? So let's start. So today we are going to learn what is the different uses of where and was, okay? Because not all the time you can use this too, okay? So let's focus this. So let's start. Okay, so this is your grandmother or my grandmother, or this is a grandmother. So my grandmother is old. Again, I'll repeat. My grandmother is old. Okay, so I use is rather. This one I use is because what? Because this is a simple tense. Okay, so how about if that sentence is I use that in the past tense? So like this. Okay, so she was young 50 years ago. So why not is? Because this sentence is happened last 50 years ago. So I use the past tense was. Okay? Why not where? Because she is the only one. That's why I use past tense was. Okay? If the pronouns is plural, so you use where. Okay? So do you understand? Okay, so again, another examples. Okay, so this. We are 7th grade students now. Okay, so I use the linking verb are because this is happening right now. For example, this time. We are 7th grade student now. But we were, why were? But we were 6th grade student last year. Okay, so we used where because the sentence is happening last year. Okay, so that's why that is a past. Okay, so I use where. Why where not was? Because we use pronouns we, and we is a plural. So that's why we used where. Okay, so next. Okay, so this one. So Mary blank thin now, but she blank fat last year. So what do you think is the answer? What do you think? So Mary is. So that is. Again, Mary is thin now, but she was fat last year. Okay? Why is? Because Mary is only one. And why not was? Because this is happening last year and Mary is only one. Okay? So, let's go back to our lesson. So that as examples to how we used was and where. Okay? So, let's talk about was. Okay? So, you used was if the pronouns or a personal pronouns used I, he, she, and it. Okay? I'll repeat. I, he, she, and it use the pronouns, use the past tense rather was. Okay? If you can see this personal pronoun, use was. Okay? You cannot use this if the pronouns is this. Okay? Only this. Okay? So next. Use where if the personal pronouns we, you, they. Okay? You use this. You use were rather if the personal pronouns is this. Okay? I'll repeat. Use this if the past tense is was. And you use were if the personal pronouns is this. Okay? So next. Okay, so this one. Was Betty ill yesterday? Was Betty ill yesterday? Yes, she was. Okay, again. Yes, she was. Why not is? Yes, she is. It's okay. Why not was? Why not is? And I use was. Because this sentence is happened yesterday. So yesterday is past. So that's why we used was instead of is. Okay? So next. Okay. So, was your grandfather rich? Was your grandfather rich? Or do you think your grandfather is rich? No. So, no, he was not. Okay? Or, no, he was not. Why not I use where? Because grandfather is only one. So, that's why I use was. Okay? Next. Okay. Where were the children last week? Or last week. So this is a past tense. They were at the British Museum. I'll repeat. They were at the British Museum. Why I use were? Because I use the personal pronouns they. So that's why we used were. Okay? Very good. Next. Okay. Where were your last summer? Oh. Where were your last summer? Okay, so I used where rather because the personal pronouns is you. So you is the plural, so that's why we used where. Okay? So next. Were you at the course yesterday? Were you at the course yesterday? Okay, so where because you. Okay, again, where because the personal pronouns is you. Okay, you is a plural form. Okay, next. Were you a student 10 years ago? Were you a student 10 years ago? Okay? So again, you, that's why we use the past tense were. Okay, next. William Shakespeare was a famous poet. William Shakespeare was a famous poet or a writer, okay? Writer of a poem. Okay, why I use was instead of were? Because William Shakespeare is only one. Okay, I'll repeat. I used was in this sentence because William Shakespeare is only one. So that's why I used was. Okay, and this sentence is happened last year. No. Maybe 50 years ago, 20 years ago, okay? Because William Shakespeare is older than I, or older than me. Okay, next. Mozart was a famous composer. Oh, he was a famous composer. Why we use was? Okay, this is happened past ago, and then I used was because Mozart is only one. Okay, only one. Okay, Einstein was a famous scientist. Again, Einstein was a famous scientist. Okay, so I use was again because Einstein is only one. Okay, so next. Okay, this. Charles Dickens was a famous writer. Okay, again I use was because Charles is only one. Again, because Charles is only one, that's why I use the past tense was. Okay? So next. Picasso was a famous artist. Okay, so I use was again. Why? Because Picasso is only one. Okay? So next. Okay. I, he, she, it use was at the store this morning, which means this is this morning. This is happened last time. Okay, so where they used where. Okay, next. Okay, so this is the negative form. Okay, so I, he, she, and it use was not or wasn't at the store this morning. This is the same. Okay, don't worry, this is the same. Okay, was not and this one short for was not, and also this. Okay, so next. Okay, so where was he, she, it this morning? He was at the store. She was at the store. It was at the store. Okay, so this is the question and this is the possible answer. Okay, same with this also. This is the question and this is the possible answer. Okay, so where we this morning? Where were you this morning? Where were they this morning? And this is the possible answer. We were at the store. I was at the store. They were at the store. Or you was at the store. Okay? Good job. Next. Okay. So this is the sample past tense. Okay? They use was and where. Okay. So I was happy yesterday. Was. Why we use was? Because the personal pronouns we use is I. Okay? He was a teacher. She was my girlfriend. It was sunny. Okay? So next. You were in Paris in 1980. We were at home. They were soldiers. Okay? So look at the sentence. I, he, she, and it use was. But if the personal pronouns is you, we, and they use were. Okay? So, next one. He was a pilot. He wasn't a pilot. Was he a pilot? Wasn't he a pilot? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. Okay? So maybe this is your homework for our next topic. This is about the negative. Okay? The negative answer to the past tense. Okay? To the simple past tense. Okay? So we will continue that next week about that. But that's all for today about the simple past tense, was and where. Okay? So that's all for today. See you again and goodbye.